Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And the Gators will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. But you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmares.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Encroachment. Defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. This is the 6th play on the drive. They call the draw play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Grab behind the line. It's Manning. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Inside the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris. Just throw him the football. He makes a catch. And then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Bush. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Murray. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And he'll set up to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Bush. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Gators will have to kick it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. It's started on the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a shotgun run call. That's a strong stiff arm. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's an explosive gain. They've got him. Way to the 28. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Receiver makes the grab. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
That's reeled in. It's managed. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
3:25.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
An explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bush. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
42 Spider.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Murray. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the 1st down here on this next play.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there for the defense.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Gators. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This time it's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, if he picks up some big yards, they get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
I mean, at this point, it seems like the quarterback is just looking him up exclusively. That time, he dove for the football, able to reel it in. This guy's turning into Mr. Reliable.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you'll throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Bush. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.